What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are with one of our last week matches between Detroit and War, and joined by Spasnik here in the
Hello.
casting booth.
What's up, y'all? It's I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited. These are some good teams. I'm ready.
Let's just say both good teams, and I don't know about an Emerald, but I'm pretty sure in Ruby, standings going into playoffs are pretty much secure in terms of who makes it. So this is kind of just for seeding at this point. I believe both teams are going to squeak into playoffs here, if I'm not mistaken. Someone in chat could check my math on that, but yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting game.
Is this playoffs confirmation for both teams?
Well, no, they're both confirmed.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It'll just determine who they play once playoffs go live.
I see. Okay. Whew. All right, let's see it.
And with that, it looks like we're going to be heading to Lijiang Tower for our map 1.
Love to see the start on Leech. All right. I wonder. We got the Sim ban coming out from from Detroit, so
Yeah, that might be
they don't ban Sim. There's no way.
a little bit of a target ban onto Kieran. He is our patented console Sim 2 trick. He's been trying to beat the allegations all season, but to no avail.
Yes. All right. Well, I mean, especially though, that's the thing with Lijiang too, is if you have a competent and like confident Symmetra, then you can just really easily just take it. You know, just take point and just run it. But if you have that depleted and it's gone, then it gets tough. It gets tough. I wonder what they're gonna pull out in response. Probably the Mei, right? Or would it be like a Genji?
Kieran has played Genji. He has played some Genji this season, but no one will acknowledge it. So we're gonna bank on the Mei.
All right, but let's bank on it.
I was gonna say, as a confirmed Kieran hater, he knows it's all love, but I have to give him a little bit of crap. There's no way he walks out on Genji.
He walks on Genji. Someone go buy a lottery ticket.
Honestly.
United Rogue does not condone gambling. Lucio ban. Ooh, what do you got? You got something you want to say about that, Rico?
Not really. I think at this point, everyone in the league, I shouldn't say everyone, but veterans in the league know that the Detroit roster does not have a Lucio player. I believe Veritas does dabble. There is some Lucio shenanigans there, but of course, Veritas is not in this map, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of love lost for the Lucio pick.
All right. Do you think it was a protect ban then?
Well, they banned second, so I don't really know, because I know Trashcan and Darklaw very well, and neither of them are Lucio adepts.
Okay, interesting. Oh, we're gonna be starting off on frig. I forgot the name of this part. I know the other two, but
Control center.
Oh yeah, it's control center. My bad, bro. All right.
It's all good.
In my opinion, this is the prettiest one out of the three. I like this one the best. Might just be all the time I spend in the 1v1 arena, but we're gonna be. These are some interesting picks. All right, we got the Torb, Junkrat, and Mei Cass. I like the Zen. And the Juno. Interesting. Okay, but we're gonna be seeing the Diva mirror. That's exciting.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think everyone pretty much staying true to their arts here. Kieran on the Mei, Pineapple on the Cast, Liam, he loves his Zen. And we got Blue Jay on the Rat and Trashcan on Kiri with Darklaw and Ana. So this is a lot of just comfort picks here.
Yeah, there's gonna be some more healing on oh.
Hello, what's going on in here?
And the first pick with Blue Jay onto Westler, but Mountain trades Blue Jay out. And now Shadowy goes in too deep. He was cut off. He was walled off. He didn't get any heals. And now it looks like the tempo is going to go in favor of War.
Yeah. That was close too. Detroit's Diva, they almost got him, but yeah, they fell to like 1 HP, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Sleep comes out.
And some staggers here. Some late kills. Liam able to snipe Trash Can, and then Pineapple with the follow-up on a Dark Claw. And now Detroit's in with no supports. They do get the DMAC, but they are going to be a little staggered here if we get the kill on the Torb. And Trash Can manages to keep Gravel it up. They're going to be able to push in now that Mountain's down a mech. And as I say that, he's able to remech.
Meeting with the DPS on the side here. Shadowy jumping on his Zen again. He's gonna be fighting him that time.
Yeah, Liam falls, but Mountain trades out Blue Jay again. And who will be first to press an ult? We have some on the board here. And there it is. Dark Claw with the nano on the Shadowy Diva. With D-Max Mountain.
I think it's gonna be Detroit taking it. Yeah.
And there it is. Yeah, the flip comes out. And they only use nano, so both teams relatively still in good standing in terms of their ult economies.
Oh, Sleep comes out early. Oh, Rush gets used though, right down main.
And Liam falls. He tries to hold on to Trank there. He doesn't want to commit it there.
Oh no! Bomb finds Wesley. No way. Oh wow, they used a lot of ults here actually.
I was gonna say, they kind of overcommitted. I don't know if you wanted the Diva Bomb back or the Torbolt, but you probably didn't need both of them.
That's maybe almost 5 ults on the side of War. So they need to confirm an early pick here, or else War's just gonna immediately take this.
I was gonna say, Jay's close to that tire. If he can maybe build it in time to pick one, Trank won't matter as much. And that might be able to even the paying field.
Oh, but Trank gets used early.
Oh, Wessler's
the
anti.
The anti. That was huge.
And Shadowy picks off Pineapple on the flank, and now it's just Mountain here. With Liam getting pushed off. And Liam wins his ones, though. And Mountain falls. The bomb not able to get anyone.
You'd actually hate to see it if you're on the side of War there. They used 3 ults and didn't manage to get anything. But that anti, oh, that was really, really good. Really powerful. Oh, freeze gets used.
Ooh. And the freeze is able
both
to
the supports.
Oh, and despite his attempt, Shadowy's not able to peel. But Blue Jay answers back with the tire. But there still is no healing on the side of Detroit. And with that, Shadowy gets demacked, but the Baby Diva puts in work on Kieran. And Gravelet a little too aggro on point, but Jay able to swap out with the Zen. And the flip's gonna go back to Detroit. They are down a tank, but this Diva's taking a lot of pressure as she's the only one able to frontline right now.
Your War here, I think the main thing you want to do is aim for Shadowy so they can't get their mech back. But easier said than done when they're with the rest of their team.
And the Nanorat gets one, but falls. But the flip comes out in favor of Detroit. But Liam's too close, he gets nuked. And now trades are coming in and out.
Oh, but the supports.
I was gonna say Detroit still has both supports on the board. The flip comes through, but a big wall from Kieran. And Shadowy just says, screw it, we're dropping the bomb, we're remacking. Will Mountain be able to stall long enough for Pineapple to touch? Oh, he pops the high noon. And he's able to get one, but Rush got put on point before the Kiri got traded out. And Liam gets... Oh.
Molten coring directly on Trash Can.
And it's a little messy, but Detroit comes out on top.
We're just dumping probably about, I'd say 80% of their ultimate onto their dead teammate. I'm not, maybe trying to warm them up as they sleep. I'm not really sure, but it's going to be talked about in the spawn room. I know that for sure. Are we going to have any swamps? Oh, Liam went to the BAP.
The BAP coming out from
shit.
Liam. Oh, we got to pause.
Oh no.
We have Blue Jay suffering from hopefully what's just a small little restart. But the real question, are any of the moderators doing predictions in chat?
Oh, are we? I don't know.
I don't think so. God damn it, guys. Don't worry. I'll make up for the slackers next round. I'll start the gambling. I'll start the gambling. Just
Dropping
say.
bad frames? Dang. I didn't say dropping frame.
Gonna say, at least hopefully it is just a system restart. I know
Hope
the server DDoS attacks, even though they have reportedly ended, I feel like I've still seen a couple instances
Yeah, it's
where
still seems to happen.
yeah, people are getting kicked and then rejoin right away.
Yeah, I noticed that with the new arcade event that they have coming out, it's really like it can drop your frames so fast. So that might have something to do with it. The servers might not be able to take that much. All right, well.
Blue is back.
Oh, and we're gonna be seeing the swap over the Zarya as well. And the okay. Genji Bastion, huh?
Little
Interesting. And the
Bastion.
Soj.
Oh, Soj. No, the Genji was a tease.
We're gonna be seeing the Soj mirror though, so that's exciting. See who is gonna take point first.
Oh, and Shadowy, he sees the counter swap onto the Czar, immediately goes back to spawn, is not going to engage in any of this pre-fight poke. So Detroit is going to opt to give point here. While Shadowy comes back on the Winston. Taking a lot of poke though, he falls low, not able to contest, which is okay. And Gravlet falls, he was on an off angle alone, gets picked. And now this monkey's just taking a lot of poke and choke. The Mei walling off his heels, and he falls. And just a clean execute by War. They were able to rotate the point early. The tank swapping let them hold that space for free, and Gravlet again, first picked.
Oh, wait. We went for the duel against the Sojourn. Managed to live though.
Yeah, Blue Jay was not having any of that. And Shadowy able to follow up on the sleep, forces lamp and a bubble.
Overclock?
Blue Jay already has overclock. I honestly didn't even know.
Me neither. Oh, but window gets used.
But sort of out of
trade him.
place. And Wessler Ajaxes. But Detroit is down a tank. And they're gonna have to reset off of it anyways.
They've got Rush and Nano basically online now, so they can definitely make something happen here and confirm a fight win. They just have to play this right.
Honestly, the poke coming from a Nano invested
right on the supports
and using grab
run.
and freeze on the Nano monkey. Oh, and they try to use Rush to keep him up, but to no avail. Pineapple finding two, and now it's just all clean up here for War.
Yeah, that hurts. They committed a lot of ults for that one as well, but good time on War for saving their overclock.
A touch is possible here. Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Oh,
Ravlet with the triple blink, able to confirm the touch. And that is an OT. And Shadowy jumps in and gets one.
overclock.
And he has Primal if he needs it. This fight is live, ladies and gentlemen.
Trash can falls to one. Grav died, but so did Kyron. Zarya's at full charge.
And Liam desperately trying to keep this alive, but falls.
Can't make it out.
Zar, who's gonna die, leaving the charge.
Wow.
And it was a monumental task, but they're able to get the flip.
What a touch. That was actually insane. And they have Monkey Ult and they have Overclock as well, so.
Yeah, this fight should be good for them. They need to be careful about how they manage these ults though, as they're gonna cycle back into the Grav Blizzard.
Overclock is used. Oh, the rest are getting found. Both the supports dying first. Blue Jay finds 2. Finds 3. Never mind.
That is a clean wipe in favor of Detroit as their own progress ticks up. We see Mountain onto the Diva swamp.
Okay.
Which, even though is better, did give up some decent percentage there on the grab.
Yeah. Grab could be really nice for keeping the supports in check or something like that, and especially for their team comp, where they have a lot of squishable heroes. Oh, the Nano comes out though.
Nano engaged, Jay finds one. And the monkey following up on everything, pops Primal. Gonna get
yeah.
Liam. And now this D.Va could get staggered if they're smart about it. Mountain could be in a really bad spot here.
We're also on the board for... Oh no, make it 4 for War. But... I mean, we
That's
saw
a
this happen
big
last
stagger.
round. Yeah, I was
They
gonna
are
say.
going to have time for a touch. There's 20 seconds left on the board. If they play this right, they get a touch. But they are going to be walking into a rush here, despite their own ults. It's going to be whichever team goes first, I fear.
Oh, Liam walks out first. Window comes out. Anti though. Oh, Liam falls early. Okay.
And no one's caught in the Blizz.
They're also not playing an orbital either.
They will be able to kite the Soj ult.
It took off fights Pineapple. Say it ain't so. Oh, it just might be.
And Liam with a desperation touch, but to no avail.
Wow. It happened twice in a row. They were... War took point first, then Detroit built up ults and just won with that. It was... Wow.
Yeah, I think
That was a really good fucking map.
it was a good map. I do think, I don't know if you've watched any of War's latest games though. I think this has become a trend now. They're really good at winning these early fights. But then when push comes to shove, whether it's lack of ult cycling or just kind of maybe some overconfidence in the final moments, they seem to be losing these later fights on maps. And Detroit able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, it happened twice too. Is like that's it's gotta hurt. It's really gotta hurt. And I don't know. It takes a lot to try to fix one of those things, you know. Oh.
And if you're in chat, I'm gonna start predictions right now for
Gotta vote
map
on it.
2. So everyone spend your channel points. Detroit versus War, map 2. With that though, War does get the map pick and first hero ban here, so we could see what their plan is going into this second map.
Once.
Seems they must be wrapped up in discussions here.
Yeah. Map it anything.
I'm saying no map bans yet. Let's see what's going on with the prediction, guys. 1.3K. That's all you guys are willing to put on this? 1.3K.
All my
Come on,
points
that's
on
a
it.
chump change. Come on. Oh, we do have a map coming out though. Looks like we're gonna be going to Havana.
Okay.
And they opt for the Ana ban. But Blue Jay has played an Uno reverse card and says he bans Havana. He's not about it.
We ban.
But yeah, that might in part be a spite ban, just because I do think Detroit finds themselves on double flex support comps pretty often. But also, Liam loves his Zen. It is hard to play Zen on control, just because of the angles, you end up sort of sometimes playing a little closer than you'd probably like. But now on Havana, he is free to rein back and launch those right clicks from any distance he wants.
May or may not be a Zen one trick, so I gotta watch this. I really gotta say, I love Zen so much.
I was gonna say,
I almost wanna
Liam
like
is one of our Zen connoisseurs in the league as well.
gotta have a meeting with bro.
I was gonna say, he is goated with the orbs. Respect where respect is due. But on the control map there, he was sort of forced to play a little too close than he probably would have liked and got jumped
Extremely
on.
painful.
So I think that is the motivation for the Havana map pick here. They're gonna put Liam on the Zen and let him frag. That's what I think. War is trying
Predictions
to cook up here.
50-50.
Predictions 50-50. Do we have any big spenders though? 4.6k. Y'all are chumps. If I wasn't the one running it, I would bet, but then I
Wait,
can't.
are we wait. Are we not allowed to do it if we're running it, or?
Like in chat, I'm the actual. Well, there's other mods.
Oh, because you're
but
the moderator. That makes sense.
yeah,
I got you.
none of them. I don't know if anyone is paying attention per se. So if I bet and no one is paying attention, I won't be able to award the cash out. So
I got you.
I'll refrain from betting. Okay,
because I was gonna say, I was like, oh shoot, I might get in trouble for this. I bet all my points. Wait, so what were the bans? There was
Ana
ban
was banned,
Ana.
and I don't. Oh, okay, there it is. They banned Hazard,
Oh, they actually okay.
which interesting. Only because I know Mountain is a Hazard enjoyer, but I feel like War has run this sort of same comp. We've seen it a couple dozen times. Mountain is probably gonna start and opt for Sig. It's a great poke map. Liam gets to do what he's good at. Mountain's
say,
pretty
yeah.
impressive on the Sig himself, and they're gonna try to cook.
Yeah.
Gonna say,
All right,
our
already.
other production member, cool, getting us to respond, even though you guys can't hear him. Quite rude. Quite rude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the map is finally gonna start. We're going to Havana, and honestly, that pick and ban phase was about as long as Havana, the actual team, takes to do their bans. On God, I'm throwing shade. I think if we set a timer for Havana's times, they definitely go above the 5 minutes mark. They like to take their time.
I'll say, yeah, during that game. Took a minute, but that's alright. Sapomir. We're gonna be seeing the Zenyatta. That's what you were talking about as well, with how, like, especially since they're starting on defense, they can just run this poke comp till the end of time.
Yeah, it's one of their specialties. Liam, again, like I said, Zen connoisseur. Wessler in the past, no slouch either. There's gonna be a lot of damage coming out from this backline as well. They love the poke comp. I know traditionally we look at the poke comps and you look at your long range hit scans, your Widowmakers, your Ash, Hanzos, things like that, but War's backline comes to play when it comes to Havana and poke maps, for sure.
We're gonna be seeing the Zenmir as well.
Yeah. Kieran locking the legs. I'm a fan of legs. I feel like he does get outranged a little bit here, but that's okay. Great shield pressure, at least, to help the frontline battle with Mountain. And Jay finds Liam early.
Fallback, yeah.
And Veritas taking Kieran out. And yeah, Detroit is happy to take this space now and slowly assert the pressure as they have picks in their favor. And Mountain's gonna go down last, which
That feels much. It's always the
I don't know,
way.
might secure point. They only have 2. They might be able to get a touch if they want it. And interesting, Mountain opting for the Zarya. Oh, but Gravlet, too eager to be pushed up, gets picked. And now no one's moving cart. And Jay gonna step up, the Widowmaker, the payload princess, but not in time. Mountain contest. And Jay gets punished.
Yeah, the swipe over the Soj is probably for the best here, especially with the comp they were running, but this is almost a full mirror now.
I'm gonna say Mountain on the Czar now. Playing to, I guess, just get high charge and really pressure the Sig.
That's what I was
He's
thinking.
upping
Yeah.
attention, gets rocked, but Kieran finds Veritas, and Shadowy is low despite landing the rock. And Blue Jay answers back, but Shadowy falls to the Soji.
Ooh, okay. We're coming up on ults now, though. It's kind of anyone's game right now. I don't know who's gonna. It's more just who's gonna pop their ults first. It might start with a Widow trade. Oh!
The Flux coming out. Able to get
Yeah,
2,
Trans
but
goes-
Liam pops Trank.
Oh, with the pick!
Jay doesn't care.
Goes for cross off
He
and the
finds
grab.
2, and the grab
Gets-
comes
oh my
out, but
God.
Veritas has a trance of his own. And now
Wow.
the picks are gonna come out for Detroit, and it's just Pineapple. He's gonna
Shadow
take one for the road, though.
That was oppressive from Blue Jay and Shadowy, with both of them getting 2 picks. The grab didn't mean anything, especially with the trans. It kind of makes it so the Zarya becomes just kind of, I don't know. It's a lot harder to play around the Transcendence. You kind of have to force it out.
Yeah, though we are on second point here, and this might be a little better for the Czar. As I say that, using the new perk, right clicks right up into Blue Jay's face. I hope it gets traded out. Shadowy peels. He can do it all, ladies and gents.
Ooh,
And
that's
the
an overclock though.
shutdown. Oh, a little too overzealous from Gravlet there. Shadowy is just walking down this Kiri. Oh, no. Knows she has TP. Relents, but Trashcan finds Mountain. And they're going to be able to kite out this rush, I think. Oh, and Kieran just misses the wall onto Shadowy. They're going to be able to stabilize here, and now up a tank. Detroit's pushing this, but Shadowy falls. Both teams
Man.
poking now, as Detroit probably needs to back up here. Are able to disengage, but Kieran on the off angle, angry, looking for a pick on a J. But Liam's the one to clean up the kill. Again, Shadowy with an answer back, a quick trade. And a flux on Liam who tranks. Kieran finding Gravlet. And Veritas forced to trank. But Mountain gets taken out. And Trash Can too.
Oh my gosh.
Can we get fries with that, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm saying, might have to pay extra.
And they're not gonna get a touch here.
Yeah, gonna be just holding at this door. Griff comes out. Oh, but the swap over to the JQ.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. She's gonna have to play really smart around her cooldowns on third point Havana to get away with the Junker Queen. And with that, she gets rocked.
Well, okay.
But Shadowy falling low. And Mountain just runs at Jay, but he's able to get health care. He's okay. And Trash Can commit the rush.
Kyron jumps on the Blue Jay. Oh, finds him.
Unaware. Did not see Kieran there. Was
Ow, stun comes out though. Is that gonna be Discord? Yeah, that's gonna be a pick on the Kyron. Oh, the grab! Oh my god. Oh my, what just happened in that room?
Big trades, but no one's on cart, guys.
Yeah, Shadow's getting chasing down the Zen, but has to fall back. That was 4 people died at once. That was.
I was gonna say some big picks, but that fight was a little long. And like I said, they weren't on cart. They wouldn't have had much progress, but third point Havana could be treacherous.
Very tough. Very tough. Yeah. Okay. Blue Jay falls. I have HP on the objective. Just stood in disruptor shot and. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess they're just gonna take this right back. Forcing.
And they're looking for these staggers. Gravlet able to live though, and Jay finds Wessler out of spawn.
Yes. Oh, Mountain taking this off angle. And Liam, found by himself. Tranks to the one clip. Okay.
And Jay finding Kyron through the trank.
And oh my god! Overclock jumps to the bomb. No way. And yeah, it's just gonna be.
Ooh,
oh man.
And Mountain with a cheeky environmental kill on the trash can.
Wow, these are some. These plays happen so quickly.
And with that, we're down to our last 30 seconds. Shadowy pushing up, trying to put some of the pressure onto War. Gets walled, forced to use
gonna fall here.
And Jay finds
Pineapple. Jay finds Pineapple.
He's on a roll.
It's gonna hurt. Oh, but Freeze gets used. Okay, is it gonna find Shadowy? It does. Cleanse gets used.
Oh, the trank comes out, but Mountain gets 2 with his ult.
Yeah. Probably waiting to use that ultimate, waiting for the cleanse to come out, and it did with the freeze. And that's gonna be a team fight. Alright. Denies 3rd point capture. Wow. Good plays from both teams, to be honest.
Honestly, some textbook stuff here. Little unorthodox with the queen pick there, but Mountain making it work in the end.
Yeah, that was a really good ult to the end. Like you could see their brains where they like, you know, made sure that the cleanse was used before they did anything. So like the freeze into the ultimate, which is good for them. Yeah, because I know that they have a tendency, especially with what happened on map 1, where they just throw all of their ults at the exact same time, and then nothing really happens. So then being able to like combo it is really good. Oh, are we gonna be seeing a Rhyme?
Oh, we're gonna be seeing a close hold here. That's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna be holding close.
We're gonna be seeing the queen again.
Yeah, I'm here for it, but I'm questioning it on attack. I think it's one thing when you're on defense, you can take advantage of the angles a little bit easier. You have, of course, the time bank on your side. Attack is always going to be playing against the time bank. But some of these points walking into poke could be dangerous. And at the last second, we see a swap on a ram. And despite the need for a close hold, a little late on the rollout, I'd say. And the ram slow comes out, and Shadowy's getting punched.
Oh, okay, the pin.
Shadowy with a pin.
Oh, we finally over the Discord and the wall.
But Blue Jay able to get 2.
What?
Yeah, despite the tank brawl on point, Blue Jay just took the initiative and went and got 2 on his own.
Alright, I see you, Blue Jay. Yeah, this is a very close hold.
Yeah, see, we've seen it a couple times, and one thing War's not taking advantage of is the new high ground on their spawn now. It is a great way to break out of this traditional spawn hold. As I say that, Gravlet finds Kieran and Liam both on off angles. But Shadowy falls.
Shadowy, that could be huge.
Now, honestly, Detroit just has to play to stall this out as long as they can without a tank here. As I say that, Mountain falls low, but able to stay
He's
healthy.
too long though. 2 punches. That's with the supports.
And
Yeah.
they do play it textbook. They all die on cart. And now they are guaranteed a second fight, no matter what.
Yeah, true. Wow. If they play their cards right, they could even get a third.
I was going to say, ults in both banks here, but
Oh, yeah, they
Detroit
almost have
coming up on
5.
all 5.
Yeah. Close spawn hold was for the best. Oh, Liam takes high ground. How did he get there?
He took the hover perk, I believe.
Oh yeah, you can hover there. Interesting. Oh, okay.
And a lot of ults coming out. Gravelet finds one. And
He was able to
Westler's
find
gonna
Pineapple?
fall
Yes, he is.
two.
Almost
But that was all
pin.
5. And in response, only Mountain used ult. But Liam's gonna get staggered here. They know he never died. They know he didn't make it out. They're looking for him. And he tries. Oh no, he pops tricked. Oh, he was almost body blocked for a second.
Makes it out. Wow.
Was forced to use Trank though, but I guess he's not saving for an ult because Detroit used all theirs. But Shadowy is close to another Shatter. We're almost at 70% here.
Reaper behind. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
and Liam finds him.
Trash can up in the air. Oh, Liam falls low. Clem gets
Ryan
used.
falls at, force the pin out.
Find trash can.
And that's a big pick. Ryan doesn't have any sustain now. And that is going to be point, ladies and gentlemen.
With 40.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
Reaper touches
Oh,
for
yeah.
the time bank for the one time.
Ah.
I'm not sure that was worth it.
Yeah,
Now
kinda
Veritas
granted
is gonna
a
put
ton of
himself-
ult charge.
Yeah. Ryan and Veritas going in too late. Not only giving up some ult charge, but now instead of getting some close spawns and being able to hold close again, you're heading back to the spawn room. But it looks like Shadowy wanted to swap off anyways. After that close hold, Ryan does kind of become a moot point on Havana, I fear.
What I'm saying is, I mean, they used trans just last fight, and they now already have it up again. So, like, the trying to hold point, it was very useful, but is it worth it to have them get
freeze
their
on the
ult time? Oh, Mountain. Does he die here?
Falling
Yeah.
low. Oh, but the trades come out onto the DPS of Detroit. And
Shadowy gets
Shadowy's
DMX'd as
DMAC
well.
right now, yeah.
And that's gonna be the bash, and they drop down.
Trash can.
Window gets used. Okay.
windowing. Trying to create some pressure while Shadowy is out of mech. He gets remech, but he's trapped. The tire coming
Ooh,
out,
going up and
chasing
around.
the Diva immediately, but doesn't get him.
Find him, get low though. Trans gets used.
And
Okay.
3 ults
We
outside
got
of
a lot of ults.
couple
Ooh!
more, yeah. Oh,
Wow, okay,
Veritas
Annihilation.
tank, but late. Oh, but Shadow able to find one. But Veritas
But Veritas.
falls and
Nice
Liam
too.
gets J.
Bomb
And
gets
we're
used.
committing Diva Bomb. Can we get the funny remake? No, Liam sits
No.
Shadowy down, and I think that's
With
a
the-
4K.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Wow. Very, very big plays with Annihilation and just Zenyatta in general.
Honestly, I think if you're Shadowy, I know there's a lot of poke, but he was playing the Sig so well.
Yeah, you could just run the sick again and it'd work. Especially on
Grab-
defense. Oh, finds Liam early though. That can be huge. And then Omo jumps off the map. That did not happen. Okay.
No one saw that. Chat, close your eyes.
They hit the coach and still fell.
Blue Jay forced the ice block. Shadowy falling dangerously low. And Jay's getting pressured by Mountain, but he's content. Oh no, he's not. Pineapple lands the concussion mine.
Shadowy finds Liam though. Is he gonna be able to make it out?
A lot of poke. The Zen Kiri He's having a tough time keeping this diva healthy against
Bob's
Liam's
up.
own Discord. And Bob's just gonna get shredded. Yeah, that's the advantage of having a Zen. And we see Kieran has taken the grenade perk on Bastion, or the tank perk rather, where he shoots grenades. And the Annihilation coming out, but Liam doesn't trank in time, and Mountain falls. Oh, and another trank, maybe a little too late. But Jay able to find Liam. And Pineapple committing the tire. Doesn't find anyone though, and Jay stalling this out with his wall. And Shadowy's back.
They have Rush available. They can make this work. Minute on the clock though.
Minute on the clock. They are walking into a blizzard though, and Shadowy
Yeah.
has the remake for when he gets into some trouble.
Yeah, those freeze and bomb are both clearing ults. So I mean, they have to use this. Either have to use the ram shield really well, or just kill them before they have a chance to respond with the ults. Oh, but
Mountain
Mountain
falls.
gets found early with the wall. Ouch. 30
As long
seconds.
as no one from
And
Detroit gets
Pineapple-
picture, and Gravelet
Traps-
jumps off the
Traps
map
the
again.
again, the
He's
same spot.
lost, ladies and gentlemen. Get him a map. He's tossing. Who paid this man?
He's going for a swim, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. Rush gets used.
Both rushes
Along
used
with
simultaneously.
rushes on both sides. Freeze gets used as well, but the cleanse not gonna find anyone. Bomb you finds Kyron.
Liam able to find one, and Mountain's still on point alone. He's
Second
high charge though. Able to
That
find
looks like it's gonna
two,
be. Yeah.
but not enough to no avail.
2-0 to War.
Matt, two.
You hate to see it. Oh, let's see it.
It is gonna be the 4K. Liam up to some shenanigans here on the off angle. Just sitting everyone down there.
What?
With that,
What is-
we're potentially going into a last map here.
Yeah. I wonder what War's gonna do about it, because this was their map, and I mean they had the advantage with the poke composition, but they just kind of started not using it.
Yeah, I will say I think that despite Gravelet trolling there at the end a little bit, I think Detroit's DPS have the edge in some of these duels. So despite Mountain's pressure and despite the pressure that you feel from Liam on the Zen, I think Detroit's DPS are a little bit unchecked.
That's what the main problem is, because they both find picks really early, and Shadowy, if Shadowy's jumping on Jay and Liam, then it makes it really hard to like get anything done, because the early he was like, oh, okay,
I'm just trolling.
okay,
I'm
so he
pulling his
wasn't just
leg.
lost without a map.
No, no,
Yes,
no,
he
no.
was.
I'm pulling his leg. I'm pulling his leg.
Oh wait, he was lagging. Oh wait, why did I think that was someone else and not you? I'm trolling. This reminds me of freaking the map you guys played, where it was Havana versus Lou, where I forget who it was. But someone said that their Q button was broken, but they were typing that the Q button was broken, and I was like, oh no. And it was so stupid.
Oh no, that was real and fake. So yes, he did type Q, but I guess it was just stuck. So he was pressing it, but it wasn't
Oh, okay.
registering. It was only registering like every other press.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was funny. He said his Q button wasn't working, and to do that, he had to type Q. But he was mashing the button to get it to happen. But yeah.
Okay, because I was like, damn, I am getting trolled for no reason.
It was funny. It was funny. We pointed it out because he said it, and we were like, "Brother, you just used it," and he was like, "No, you don't understand." He's like, "I'm mashing my keyboard."
Oh, the Diva ban.
Okay, they're sick of the diva. And I mean, Shadowy has been putting in work on the diva, taking a lot of poke, but when he's timing things right, he is able to swoop her in the back line, and he is good to get 1 or 2 picks in and out.
Especially with the Sig gameplay that we saw, it was really good tank player, just a really good tank player in general. Diva's gonna be painful, but I wonder what they're gonna play in. Well, probably Sig for Saravasa, maybe.
We've seen him on Sig. We've seen some Monkey in earlier maps.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how he is on any of the Brawl Central tanks. I'm not sure if he has a Rhine in his back pocket. I'm not sure if he has Queen, Czar. I'm not sure about any of that. I know we saw the Rhine for the close hold, but I think that was for the bit. I don't think we've ever seen Shadowy in a Brawl mirror. I could be wrong. Chat, if I'm wrong.
His second most played is Ryan. I don't even know.
Oh, maybe.
I'm looking
I
around.
feel, despite myself also being a Rhine enjoyer and playing him a lot on ladder when I probably shouldn't, I feel like in a lot of cases he is probably not the most value pick, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, the May ban. Okay. Kenji one trick. Okay, so we're gonna see the Kyron with the. They got their May band, but Detroit got their Diva band. Something
Yeah.
good then.
It'll be interesting. Because I do think the Diva is a staple in Shadowy's roster here now. We've seen it on countless maps. But
Right. Tell him.
I'm gonna say Kieran's still fighting the allegations.
Even fight the allegations, I just accept them. I mean, it's just true.
Yeah, he says check my stats
Check my
right
stats.
now.
I know it's
One
Genji,
time
bro.
I'll
Have
play
we
you.
seen you play Genji once? No.
I'm gonna say, well, bro, it doesn't matter what you play on ladder. In this league, you get stuck on May. I don't know what you want. I'm sorry. Also, I don't mean to be rude. I'm looking at your profile right now, and you have a whopping 41 minutes played on Genji as your most played. So I don't know if this was supposed to be a flex or what, buddy, but
I thought you were talking to me, bro. I was like, wait, what?
no. Kieran said, check my stats. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. With 41 minutes, you too could be a Genji OTP.
Oh no. Okay, 7.1 thousand points to Detroit and 10 to War. You hate to see it.
Gonna say, chat, if you're an underdog here though, you could bet the house on War. Actually, not even. You could just put in a little slice of the pie for a crack at some of those channel points.
I might have I may or may not have just automatically put it into Detroit, but it's fine. Oh, alright. Oh, we're actually gonna be seeing the Kai Genji. We're actually gonna be seeing it. Unironically.
Pineapple busting out the Torb. But Shadowy's gonna be rolling out onto the Czar here. Great at nullifying Queen. Great at farming energy off the Torb. And a good counter to Genji's.
Alright.
First bub out from Shadowy. And Jay going aerial rat for a second, but Liam finds trash can early. And Jay falls low.
Iron jumping onto the supports. And yeah. Alright.
I was gonna say that is our Genji player, ladies and gentlemen.
That's our Genji one trick. Alright, let's see. Is that gonna yeah, it's gonna go to War first points.
Shadowy
But-
does have some energy here. Now the respawns
the
have
ant.
come back. That sleep out from Ana. They're looking to aggress. Kieran
Okay.
able to
Yeah,
actually
Kyr-
find one.
Jumping on the. Oh, finding
Yep.
two, both the supports.
Oh,
Gonna be enough. Blue Jay takes point.
yeah, enough to get the flip. Which, funnily enough, despite the fact he's most likely going to get traded here, never mind, he finds
Ouch.
Kieran. Looking for Liam. That is a huge flip. We know how fast the point percentage ticks up in this game mode.
Yeah. Oh, Anti comes out early though. Okay. They use sleep early, then that basically gives Kyren a free pass to jump on them.
A free pass. I'm personally not an Ana enjoyer
Ooh,
on this
hot
map.
take. Oh, on this map. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the grab, able to confirm a kill on the one, and the nano comes out. Shadowy's high charge, but not able to close the distance on anyone. We're able to kite relatively well. But as I say that, Shadowy's looking for cleanup kills now. Jay's able to help out, finds one.
Oh my god. That's gonna be 3. Wow. That was a huge concussion blast. Knocked both of them. I think it knocked Jay into the Torb turn as well. Which got them killed.
We're sitting on 5 ults now. Now, of course, the Queen has a lot to contend with here. There's 2 Zarya bubbles, a cleanse, sleep even. And Jay's gonna open it with Tire and finds one. That's a big pick.
Especially with Rush online.
I was gonna say you
Oh,
basically.
they're gonna. Oh, they're gonna. Shadowy finds Jay. Jay finds him.
Oh, Kieran with the hero blade
Okay.
finds one.
Nice. Finds one. Oh, that's
And
gonna be it though. It's gonna be the point. It's not the question mark. Oh, okay, grab ults on Kyron's body, I'm assuming.
Oh wait.
Oh.
A little bit of BM. You
Just a
might
little
want
bit.
that one back. Gonna say I'm all for a good meme, but we're on the coattails of Trashcan's rush, and now despite the BM, he loses a 1v1 to Liam.
And then Liam automatically moves on. No BM available for this person. Okay. Wait, huge.
Ooh. A big queen ult. Suzu
Yeah.
not able to find all 3 targets that were hit. And
Wow.
that's gonna be first point cap. 2 war.
Alright.
And Mountain wants this kill on a Gravlet. Trashcan able to keep
Very
him
far
up
up there though.
with
The cleanse. Kieran has to
Shadowy.
run. Oh, okay. Rush gets used. Met with another one.
coming out from both
And an
sides.
orbital. Rush down both lanes. Oh, he falls early. Blade. Jumps in. Oh, okay. Grab though. Where's grab?
It missed. It didn't get anyone.
I see. Alright, Kyron. Is he stuck in a trap? Yes, yes. Alright.
Dashed into the trap.
Sick. And that's gonna be a flip, yeah. They have to take this back, and we're gonna. Oh, the Mountain swapping over the Winston. Oh,
Jay,
okay.
Jay has another tire live. We might see him look for a cheeky early pick again. And as I say that, there it is. He's on the
Gonna-
flank route.
Come all the way from behind.
Find Wessler.
No.
Now they need to be careful they don't get engaged on again. This happened last time, where Detroit cleans up these kills. Oh, the monkey gets antied and he falls. But Pineapple ulting in a small room. Everyone's standing in the Torb juiced.
I mean, better than me. I was gonna call it gloop. So, all right. That's gonna be point flip too.
A late kill on the trash can. And the returning question mark coming out from Kieran. Gravlet getting solo bladed.
Is he gonna?
Wait! Oh my god! Kieran
my
didn't
God.
get him! And now Gravlet answering with his
the nano
own
gets
molten
returned.
core.
Doesn't mention finding one.
And the flip comes out.
Flips
Shadowy
it.
on this queen now.
They
Help.
need They need
punish the
something.
win.
Oh, Weisler gets jumped
Oh.
on. And the anti.
Caught out.
Okay, rush gets used. Kyron finds.
They are on the squishies
That's
with
both
the
supports
rush.
down. Okay.
Oh, Mountain falling low, but with the rush, Liam able to just keep him up.
Nice. Them and pineapple cleanup. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think there was some target focus issues there on the side of Detroit, but
Just
nonetheless, War happy to take some advantage of it. Get on the board themselves.
Oh, we're gonna be seeing a little midpoint fight here. Shadowy onto the JQ though.
Gravlet again pushed up just a little too much, not able to get bailed out this time.
Primal is online.
Yo,
Oh.
Blue Jay went aerial on Liam.
No. Is it gonna happen again?
He
okay.
tries, chasing
High ground.
Kieran away.
Primal comes
Mountain
out.
Beth Primal,
Trash
yeah.
has to fall back though, very low. Just gonna be Whistler keeping them up with the sorry, Juno, my bad. Oh, it's gonna be Orbital comes out, okay. Right with Rush as well, and Molten.
The Queen ult finding
So many ults.
3, but
Oh,
Liam able to
and
find
bomb.
himself.
Bomb finds
Yeah.
Liam.
I
And that's
think
gonna be a flip for Detroit. Wow.
despite that, Detroit is able to make it out with a couple ults on the board. We're almost close to another blade from Kieran, but both Nano and Molten Core coming out for Detroit. And that's the supports.
Okay, Dark Claw falls though. Trash can not far behind. Okay, gets picked as well. Pineapple, however, has to run for his life. Ah, doesn't make it. Okay.
Now it's just Mountain versus the Junkrat and the Queen. But this turret from Pineapple is putting in work to help Mountain. And Mountain's won, but Shadowy is too low. He doesn't want to peek to confirm the kill. And now Winston's healthy again. And if Shadowy's staggering himself here, he probably should have just died. Oh, but they're trying to help him. They commit cleanse and he's alive, but Kieran blading now in the back.
Okay, finds Ana. Okay, finds okay.
All the resources were used to keep Shadowy up when he probably should have just died. And that's a big team wipe.
Redeeming himself. Oh, the Genji's stabbed.
Gonna say questionable blades in the beginning, but that one was big. And now Rush committed early. They want this point. They don't want them to get a touch.
Kieran falls low. Ah, it's getting picked by Blue Jay. Straight.
Can anyone touch in time? Oh,
Can't
no,
be
Shadowy
Shadowy.
got it.
Okay, Mountain has Primal online though. And
Commits it, but after the flip. And Liam finds Trash Can. Blue Jay finds Westler though. Support's getting traded. Shadowy getting juggled and also trying to chase Kieran.
okay, pretty huge.
The big Queen ult.
Oh, Liam gets picked. Oh, okay. Core gets used.
There's some good coverage on point, but it doesn't matter. Blue Jay able to spam Mount now.
Touch here. Doesn't look like it. All right, that's gonna go. Point 2 going to Detroit. Woo. Oh god, JT Lucio. Alright, this could be it for Detroit. This could be the 1 point they need to win it all. So for War, it's going to be a lot on their shoulders, but they're on the Orisa now. And the app.
Opting to engage in the rock, paper, scissors duel that him and Shadowy have kind of had going on all night. And Jay cranking a Shire early. He's making a dance over the top rope.
Oh. It doesn't
Ooh,
find anyone. Nice. Good shot on Liam. Or by Liam, sorry.
The flip goes to
Okay,
Detroit.
Orbital's used. No one can play into it though.
Oh, Kieran
deflecting.
deflecting. I think Junkrat mine's back at Trash Can. And trade's going both ways now. but for the
Wow.
most part, Detroit is stable here as War tries to reassess.
Going for the touch again. Oh,
Mountain
and the spear.
able to get one. Shadowy is on a side quest here, leaving Darklaw to contest point by himself. Able to pick up Liam though, and now Jay's back with the frontline pressure and a beat to match the blade. But Mountain's able to clean up one.
He's gonna be able to get both? Looks like it. Oh no, Mountain helps. Okay. That's good. Ooh, the ult economy on both sides looks grim, but we're about to see JQ page.
And an Orisa ult on the board.
Oh yeah, true. 87. Let's see.
Pineapple should be able to get that Molten Core online. Surely.
Oh yeah, just needs a few dinks. Okay. Oh, ult gets pulled early in Rampage.
Big hits too, but Liam has Lamp. Able to use his Exo Boots well to stay alive as Wester keeps him up. And Darklaw gets picked.
Blue Jay swapping over to the Reaper. They're gonna be matching Detroit's percentage. As window gets used here, Blue Jay finds Kieran.
They wait out this window. They have a good chance to recontest here. They have time. They have the Lucio speed.
They
Set up on an off angle.
Okay, McCord.
Comes out. But Blue Jay able to touch with Reaper Fade.
Oh, but another core gets smashed into it. Orbital as well, though. Pineapple falls low.
Oh, Trade's coming out. Shadowy's dead, though.
Kieran finds, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Kieran finds 2. Is it gonna be 3? Yeah, mega 3. Or was that 4? The Kieran, the Genji. It's disgusting.
Paying dividends.
And 2-2. They need to win this next point, and if so, they will not get.
Sojourn en route.
And Shadowy swapping to the Zarya. And like I said, we're engaged in that rock, paper, scissors now.
Liam getting jumped on? Oh no, falls back. Okay.
But Jay is hunting. He does not care. He's taking this height. He's making sure it stays cleared so Shadowy can just pressure the front line.
It's gonna be difficult to contest in that, especially with his Kiri. But ooh, Kieran jumps onto them, makes him teleport to run away. Kieran does fall low though. Gonna be fighting Blue Jay and does find it. Oh, okay.
The Orisa ult comes out, but everyone's able to get out of dodge. Darklaw falls though, but the trades are coming out in Detroit's favor. It's just the backline now in War, and Wester's gonna disengage, rightfully so. But Blue Jay's on a hunt. He wants the kill. Pressured back though.
Sojourn though, and okay, Mountain on the right.
Immediate swap to Ryan. Now, I know on paper Ryan wins the duel, but honestly, if you're a high charge Zarya and you have this Reaper that you could just bubble on cooldown, you're not really too worried about this. This isn't as big of a rock paper scissors matchup.
No way!
Jay just ults 3.
So all 3 TPs in a backline after finding Kieran. Shadowy finished off Mountain. That's gonna be 50%. A miracle is needed, and the miracle might be Kieran. They've got Blade.
They got Blade, but he's walking into Grav potentially and Coalescence. They have the combo here.
What could be Orbital and Core. Core is online. Okay, Orbital gets used. So does Rush and Crab. So many ults.
How many ults at once? And Darklaw gets Fire Strike.
Blade comes out. It's gonna be a lot of ults. Okay, but it's gonna be 3 up. Lucia gets found.
A lot of ults.
Kiri gets picked by James. The problem is okay, swapping over to the Ram. The problem is War did another thing. They took 4 ults to win that team fight. Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted. My bad.
Both teams used a lot of ults though. Darklaw has the Coal, but Mountain has to Shatter here.
Shatter fights 3. Oh, there's a 4th. That's gonna be a cleanup.
That's gonna give them a little bit more point progress here and some ult charge in the bank.
Are they gonna be able to stagger Grab? Yeah.
Ooh, a clean Fire Strike from Mountain.
Extremely accurate. Blue Jay's waiting in this kind of angle though. No swaps, but okay.
Nicole
Well, let's
coming out
just use
to
extra
aggress,
early.
and they're just trying to pressure the Rhine.
DJ falls to 1. Oh, okay.
They have tank advantage now. As long as they maintain target focus, this should be a clean sweep. But they're shooting the Genji!
Reflect on the shadow! Or should we go? Pineapple fights Dark? Okay, Trash Can finds Kieran though, but it's 99%. Is that gonna be that's gonna be it?
They're not able to touch.
War finding it.
War finding their last leg to stand on.
Wow. Okay. Kieran deserving the trash talk, honestly. With the play as well. Ooh. Bro, no one cares. Spazzing out on that Genji. He is shaking.
Okay,
oh my gosh.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say let's roll back the allegations a little bit. That aim looked a little shaky there, brother.
I was gonna say maybe
Aim
turn on the
looked a
DPI just a
little
smidge.
shaky.
Just a smidge of the DPI. Nerf Kyron, please God. Just a bit shaky, yeah. It's the nerves, it's the nerves. It's okay. My channel points. I lost 1,000.
And now that's gonna put us to a map 4 here.
Dang.
And despite all this, now Detroit gonna be able to pick the map and ban first. Honestly, if I'm Detroit, I might be looking to pick one of the hybrid maps that opens up some of these long angles. We saw them sort of pretty dominantly win the poke battle. Maybe they take it to a map like Blizzard World. Now, both teams at the drawing board. If you're Detroit, you want to close it out, but if you're War, you still have to bring your A game going into this. You are in last map territory. You need to fight to keep the reverse sweep alive.
Say it. I want to say it. Everyone post your most ironic gif. They did not ruin his slop. We're all adults here, it's fine.
I was gonna say a little banter in the Twitch chat. I know there's a delay, but surely you guys aren't wasting your time typing in chat when you have bans to do and making me and Spaznik ad-lib.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Alright. That map was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I get it. Kieran on the Genji, and they're beating the. Allegations are rocky. They might not be fully beaten yet. Turn down the DPI just a little bit, but I mean, safe to say Detroit wasn't expecting.
The mid-fight, dry fights, I would say without Blade. There was one big Blade, but I think on average we're netting like 2 kills with Blade per like 5 blades used, which isn't great. But the dry fights, the dash resets, the damage we're getting there were definitely ample and definitely played a big part in the map win for War there.
The reflect on point, what was that, 0.5? I mean, took out Shadowy.
Yeah, definitely some good cooldown usage there in normal circumstances. The blade mechanics we'll have to review, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, no, we'll make it, I'm sure. Inshallah, the Torbjorn shall be banned.
I was gonna say.
Oh, this is really funny.
Torb has been cut. He is banned for this Rune Soppy adventure.
Not allowed back in UR for win trading my channel points to last Vanguard.
Honestly, we don't have the staff to do a full-fledged investigation, so please stop win trading. That's all I can say.
All right, now I'm putting 1,000 points in. Actually, I don't even have that many.
Actually, I am not running the predictions anymore. I am free to gamble my money away.
Zarban, okay.
Banning Czar.
Sorry, me and Ricochet are both busy gambling. I'm not even
I was gonna say we don't have time to cast and look at bans and all that.
We don't have time to
We're watching our money and what's important here, our channel points, okay?
I haven't seen a Zen ban. Okay, both teams look like they're maybe. Wow. Okay. Veritas, is it Veritas? Veritas is gonna get put in. Oh shoot! I laughed so hard I blew out my candle. Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, why no one 10K on Detroit and only barely, not even 2K on War. 85 to 15%, bro.
I'm from Louisville, bro.
Detroit
know the
loses,
name.
I'm broke.
Louisville gamble, brother. I came to play. All right, we're putting the house on Detroit.
I put a few. I put a bit on War. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see it happen. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm put in like maybe 4 channel points to bring it up to 2K. If Washington wins, I'm gonna openly chuckle as loud as I possibly can in mic.
That's fine. I'm betting the house on Detroit. I want it.
And everything I own. Oh, we're gonna
I'm
be
not
seeing
lying, it's not the house. I still have 50K in the bank. Don't worry.
50.
Hey, we win our gambles
Bro's
out here.
Bro's in a higher tax bracket than I am. The shadowy deal. We're gonna see it again though. Kieran on the Genji again.
Now Veritas swapped in. He is the Lucio player for this team. He does dabble. Maybe going to be able to peel a little bit better here.
Just fall back here.
As Mountain able to just run onto the Kiri.
It's gonna be just Veritas with the heals. Okay, gonna be jumping onto Liam in response. Mountain finds Shadowy though, and Wessler
Falling low, but
falls
no
as well,
support. And now Queen is dangerous, but she has no support here. And the squishies on the side of Detroit are happy to poke and prod at her until she backs up.
Unfortunate. That's gonna be the first little bit going to right here. Locking it down. Oh, but great falls early. And Virtus falls half HP, has to fall back here. Jumping directly onto Liam. TP's away just in time.
Now the
Mountain right on those supports, but Liam gets picked by Shadowy last second. Trade's coming out though, yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a actually, no, not really actually. Liam does get staggered here, but it looks like Wesley's gonna come back to support them.
I'm gonna say it's hard here because Ward doesn't really give you too much to go on here. Your target's probably Wessler, or if you find the Soj without a slide. But I think Detroit has to play this fast. They have the Lucio. They don't have the sustain.
They have to just jump on him. Oh, okay. We might see it here. Okay, jumping into the pineapple. That's gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh, okay.
Oh, and a big stick.
Bomb! Finds Wesley.
And Gravelet's fighting for his life back here. I'm not sure what they're cleaning up on cart, but they need to help this man.
Yeah. Soj though. Yeah. Clean rail. It's just gonna be Liam. Just managed to get doesn't manage to get the trade. That's unfortunate too because they had ult, so they couldn't really build anything.
Had ult and a little bit of a stagger out there. They're gonna be engaging now with only one support.
Pineapple falls low immediately. No way. Okay.
And that's what they have to do repeatedly with this Diva comp and the Lucio. Just hit and runs on the speed cooldown.
And looks like it might happen again. Western falls low. Kieran.
Shadowy might have to
but Shadowy
staying around a little too long. Doesn't
Doesn't
find
matter if
anyone.
I-
Able to get the remech though. And they do have forward spawn here, so they were able to get the cap.
These rushes have just been one after another each time. Okay, wait, that's huge. That found 4.
The Suzu comes out, but the beat doesn't come down in time. Trash can falls.
Both supports are down. Brave.
Is gonna be a
Recall
fight
comes
win.
out. Liam has been shadowy. He's gonna have to leave, yeah. Okay, wait, Kieran. Don't know if he wants to contest this Sojourn. Looks like he's going for it. Maybe not. Okay.
We do have ult advantage in favor of War now, as they're getting close to the halfway point.
Liam kind of caught on his own out here. Ooh, but putting up a good fight. Mercer notices, comes back. Overclock gets used. One of the front lines. Mountain falls low.
And he nukes Mountain with 2 back-to-back headshots.
Ooh, he fights Pineapple too.
And that's huge for Detroit. They
get
don't have any
40.
support ults in the bank, so a fight off just Overclock is massive.
That's
And
huge.
some late
They're gonna
kills
clean
coming out.
Even more. Wow.
And now if you're War, you're gonna find yourself in this gameplay loop that we see all too often on push, where Detroit's gonna get forward spawns again. And you're gonna have to claw your way back fight after fight to just take the forward spawns away. And Grablet finds Liam early. The rush is gonna be
Mountain.
non-existent, not
Yeah.
able to be built.
Wesley getting jumped
And-
on by Shadow. It's gonna be no support. Yeah.
This is the tempo that you want to be playing at on the Lucio comp. They're doing it right here.
It hurts. It's painful, but it's how do I put it? It's extremely effective, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's boring here, but you don't have a lot in the bank on the side of Detroit. If anything, you want to force as many Qs here as you can. And there's one. They do bomb, though. But it finds one.
Wessler.
And trades do come out in favor of War, but it looks like the support backline is going to be able to just speed on out. As War begins the long trek back to stop the forward spawns. But
They
honestly,
need to win this.
Detroit
they have a
gets
lot of
back.
ults.
They could contest this.
Yeah. They need a first pick. Rush gets first. Okay. Both rushes used. Okay, Kieran and Overclock is used, but Shadow. Shadow going to be jumping on a Pineapple. Do they get the pick? Cleanse comes out, but Trash Can's there as well. Overclock finds Trash Can. By Shadowy though. Grave finds Pineapple. Kieran, see if he can't clean up, but that's 3 of Detroit's that he's gonna have to
That's
go up
big
against.
picks.
And Bomb is online.
But Detroit needs to get out of here. Their
Yeah.
diva needs remech, and they need to be able to contest this while they have the advantage. Washington has people walking back from spawn, but Blue Jay takes an ego duel, gets picked. And now Veritas gonna lose a 2v1 potentially? No, able to get away.
On point, Shadowy. I think he's gonna build back. He's gonna build back his mech here. Yeah, you hate to see it. Trash.
Trash
Okay.
can falling
Let's go
low.
down. Kieran right there with it with the reflect. Oh, okay, but Wessler falls, but Liam manages to find Veritas. Both supports down for Detroit. There falls Kieran. Trades back and forth, back and forth. And that's just gonna be red, blue. Pineapple finds 2.
And now it is
And-
War that has the forward spawns.
Yes.
And
Liam
honestly, if you're
finds-
Detroit, you just need to let this fight die. You guys need to
exactly,
regroup.
they keep going. Yeah, it needs these. Oh.
I was gonna say
Okay,
they keep
Pineapple
finding these
did
staggered
fall,
picks,
he's-
but they're
yeah.
playing too fast. They're not playing together after they get them.
Comes out early, has fall back here. Okay. They have Overclock available, and they also have B drop. So, okay, but Liam. No, the headshot. That hurts. Is Kieran gonna be able to get the trade out here? Blue Jay jumps all the way to the other side, gets Wessler, and Kieran gets picked as well. Mountain, I guess, gonna be going for this push here. Finds Grave, and is gonna be playing for the ult charge there. Gets back up to 70. But that's gonna be almost 4. Yeah, 3 going on 5 ults online for Detroit.
I think what's most important here is how we use this beat.
Oh yeah.
War is gonna be looking for some of their offensive ults here, and it's gonna play a huge part in how this goes here.
Okay, Veritas falls low though. Doesn't drop beat yet. Okay, Overclock is used. Leaves the bomb.
Leave the bomb.
And pulse.
Wesley finds
Kieran finds Veritas. They die with beat. Kieran fights both the supports. Detroit is without help. Blue Jay gets picked again. And Kieran finds 3. Both his supports as well. And Shadowy gonna be half HP. Mountain manages to find Grave, but falls very low here. Baby Diva finding Mountain. And yeah.
It's important to note, they do still have forward spawn on the side of War.
Exactly, and they're coming up on 4 ults now. Beat and Rush didn't get used, but I think we're gonna same thing happen where both rushes just get used at the exact same time. Crave gonna be going for the first push. But here the problem is Mountain still coming back. Yeah, they have to play for this poke here. Wessler, okay, let me just fall back here. Pineapple gets stuck in this corner, jumped off by Shadowy. That's not gonna be enough support. Damn, he comes out. Both rushes get used again. Mountain just got back though, uses his feet. Beat comes out. Shadowy, that's fine. Wessler, Liam falls very low. Curtis, which one?
They're winning
Trash
the
Can
fight,
finds Kieran.
but
Yeah,
Mountain constantly keeping the pressure on the bot. Even though they
fall.
lose.
Yeah, that's gonna be a stagger. Okay, they do have. Yeah, they still have point. That's 40 seconds left. Detroit is still up here. They desperately need a full fight. They need a full fight, and Tank. Oh, on the hazard. Okay.
This is one of Mountain's favorite characters, I think. I mean, he played a lot of Hazard early in the season. We haven't seen it once yet this series, though. And the Pulse finds no one here.
Oh, and Liam finds him early. Orbital comes out.
Orbital does come out, though. If you're Detroit, you just take this as a dry fight. You don't commit anything here.
She fights Kieran as well.
It is even now.
Shadowy. Hazard overtime is ticking. They still have forward spawn. So Kieran can be taking longer to get back. Mountain, however, finds Blue Jay. Great finds Wessler, though.
Gravel's just making this messy. He should just leave, though. They have picks.
Yeah.
If
Is he going to, though? He might be going for the glory. We're going for Kieran. Nah, he falls. Okay, good plan on... Oh, wait. Where does he? Waiting in this corner. Mountain. Ooh. Maybe jumping behind. Wessler about to on their way back now. Okay, falls low. Oh, clock gets used.
Oh, both overclocks. Oh, and Blue Jay gets
no,
the dip.
Headshot.
Oh, and Shadowy cleans up Liam.
Liam. Overtime taking down is just Mountain and Wessler.
Shadowy's looking for Wessler.
Well, but yeah, Shadowy gets jumped on. Bring it and Xerdas.
It's just Kieran and Mountain.
Okay, Kieran. They could make something happen here. Blake comes out. Okay, Trash Can gets jumped on. Shadowy.
It's a 2v2.
Bomb is available though.
They need to shoot the same
Very
thing.
low. Oh, no. That's not gonna be it. Wait. Ah, looks like that's gonna be it. That was close, but
That
maybe a GG.
is
Detroit's finding it. Wow. Oh, dude. If Kieran managed to take that back, oh, that would have been crazy. Wow. All right. Good maps. I'm not gonna lie. That was close.
Cybernetics regulated. Not so fast.
Wow. All right.
And honestly, the only thing I have to say about that is whoever the mod is in chat, give me my channel points. Pay the Pied Piper. That's right. We only bet on winners here at Louisville.
Low key fell all the way back down. You hate to see.
Yes, sir. Give me the channel points.
How many points do you have now?
I mean, probably not.
12,000 goes to Ricochet. Better, bro. They told me better next time. All right. Do we have any doubts? I mean, I don't know.
All right. But that brings tonight's game to a close. Detroit ending it out on top, helping to aid their seeding going into this postseason. I believe there's still a potential makeup game against Ottawa in the works. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight from UR Overwatch.
It's been fun. It's been fun. That was a really good map, so I can't wait to see how playoffs go.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. So make sure you guys join us back here later this week for our cleanup Ruby games and our last Emerald games as we confirm who makes it to playoffs in Emerald, because that is still up in the air. There's a lot that could go wrong or right for these Emerald teams. A lot is up for contention. So please tune in later this week and into next week. Thank you all for coming out, and I hope to see you here again.
Good night, everyone. Goodbye.